got me expelled for being a creep, so I made sure she can't graduate. It started with a glance, just a glance. We had biology together. I sat behind her, not by choice. It was assigned seating. One day she dropped her pen, I handed it to her, and she gave me a weird look like I'd just asked to smell her hair. I figured maybe she was having a bad day. Then she started screaming, said I whispered something weird to her and that I was being weird. I didn't even know who she was. The next week I got called to the principal's office. My backpack was already waiting on the desk. That's when I knew I was screwed. They said someone filed a report against me, said I'd been staring at her inappropriately, making her uncomfortable, following her between classes. They even brought up some anonymous messages she showed them, gross stuff, sent from a burner account, stuff I never wrote. Then they pulled out a notebook from my bag. I didn't recognize it, but they opened it, and there was pages and pages of writing, like a diary about what she was doing, every minute of every day. That was not mine. I tried to defend myself, asked them to check the cameras, my phone, anything. But she was student council president, a straight-A legacy kid with Ivy League rec letters. Me? I was just the quiet kid with a hoodie on. They expelled me that afternoon. They said they have a zero-tolerance policy. No appeal, no investigation. Just a generic email to my parents and a threat to call the cops if I stepped foot near the school again. She smiled at me on the way out, like it was a game she won. But what she did was ruin my future. Now all my college offers were withdrawn and no college would take me. That's when I realized what her angle was. She got me removed so she can take my place in college instead. Smart, but not smart enough. I spent 2 weeks in my room replaying every second, formulating a plan in my head to get my get back and make her regret messing with me. She was obsessed with her perfect record, valedictorian path. Now she had stole my Stanford offer. So I thought, what if someone flipped her script? I started with her extracurriculars, found the email chain she used for her tutoring job, made an anonymous tip to the school board with screenshots of her selling test answers. Screenshots I made in Photoshop using her old Facebook posts and a fake student email I created. Her tutoring job got suspended pending investigation. Then I got into her student council group chat. She used the same weak password she used for everything, her dog's name and her birthday. I had the whole digital diary. I leaked screenshots of her bragging about how easy it was to get losers expelled and how she could fake cry on command. That one spread like wildfire. People started whispering. She lost her speaking role at graduation. A few teachers stopped calling on her in class. You could see it in her face, cracks forming, but it wasn't enough. So I found the one thing she never messed up, her criminal record. See, to everyone she was perfect, she did nothing wrong and was always the innocent one. But I could look through that mask and see the true devil she is. I hired someone that sat next to her in one of her classes, got him to plant some of the devil's lettuce in her backpack. Then I called it in and got her searched. They did